One of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Texas Rangers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. A big-time arm and a power bat should be... Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And taken in out there for the first out. Jonathan Villar will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
And not bad for a second baseman. There are some good ones, but second base isn't typically where you'd expect to have one of your best hitters.
Hard hit at third. Oh, and this is off the glove of Freese. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely. Standing in, Adrian Beltre. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Digging in, Jose Abreu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. On the tag from Cervelli, he's out at the plate. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double. Carlos Beltran, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with two away. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1. Ground ball left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he is now a 2-0 game. Charlie Blackmon set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Jordy Mercer comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Shot back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first. Sean Rodriguez will dig in now. He's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
Now a ground ball for Andrus at short. This could be two. One there. On to first to complete the double play. Andrew McCutchen gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And that's right there, and we're even at one. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first. This is line to left. Beltran will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Jonathan Lucroy makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Shin-Soo Choo will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting ninth,
number 19 will stand in now. Still struggling to get anything going offensively. Into the seats, 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Nelson Cruz will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season. Up over 350 entering play. Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. This is in the air out to right. On the move is Chu. Oh, and he botches it. The relay. Franklin Gutierrez will stand in for the first time here. He's got that average up over 340 here entering play. Ran the circle change in on him. A ball and no strikes. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Chu moving to his left. He's got it 1 away. Number 49 stands in.
Left fielder, number 49.
Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Hamels comes set. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And he's safe. So striding in, Jung Ho Gong, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. David Freese digs in, ready for his strike. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
In under the hands with the fastball, it's 1-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A 1-2 pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Francisco Cervelli gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 2-2 ball game. The tag, and they'll get him at second. Elvis Andrus is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. In now, Jonathan Villar. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. At the plate, Adrian Beltre. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Jordy Mercer will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Yeah, it was a nice at-bat. Good way to start off the game. Probably hopes to carry it through the rest of the at-bats.
Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Sean Rodriguez will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Sean Rodriguez.
There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Beltran ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out. Andrew McCutcheon stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he misses with it, 1-1. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Smoke toward third. Beltre's there to second for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play in the inning. Jose Abreu is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Racing back the left fielder, still ranging back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. Lifted into center field. McCutcheon is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Blackmon. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1. 2 runs on 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. And he falls behind 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And here's a ball hit in the air. Freeze in foul ground, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Hit hard towards center, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Jonathan Lucroy stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Hit hard towards second. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Shin-Soo Choo gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Hit to first. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nelson Cruz is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
For the Pirates, Designated hitter, number 23.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Backhanded. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, one away. So one away here with the bases empty, and digging in is the right fielder, Franklin Gutierrez. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Blackman moves over. And that's the second out of the inning. Number 49 steps into the box.
Number 49.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Number 19 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch.
Number 19.
Fouled straight back. Now the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Gung's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Elvis Andrus will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
How about that? A solo home run for Elvis Andrus. And the Rangers have taken the lead. It's now 3-2. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
McCutcheon comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2.
Third baseman, number 20.
Adrian Beltre will dig in. He had an RBI double back in the first inning of this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. And that's the 3rd out. Jung Ho Gong comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Hit back up the middle. Andrus to his left. He's there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Third baseman, number 7.
David Freese gets another crack at it now. He took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Circle change, too low, ball 1. And this is lined hard to deep left. Beltran is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Catcher,
Francisco Cervelli, the hitter now. He was gunned down at second, attempting to stretch a single his first time up.
You know what? I'm not sure.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Jose Abreu makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
first baseman, Jose
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Popped up. Anderson is there for it. Makes the play. One away. Carlos Beltran will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to center field. McCutchen going back to the track. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Charlie Blackmon will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Yeah, he's getting some good run on that two-seamer. It's moving better than it was even a few innings ago.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Jordy Mercer gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Under it is Chu as he takes it in for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Sean Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hamels into the windup. 2-1 on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning. Andrew McCutchen will stand in now. He's lined out and hit into a double play in his first 2 trips.
Yeah, the double play was unfortunate, but I like the swing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Jonathan Lucroy is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Drives it the other way to deep right. Gutierrez going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and he's able to get back in there at first safely. Shin-Soo Choo will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. But this is speared by the first baseman, and they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play. Number 19 will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
Now batting number 1, shortstop.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it gives the Rangers a 4-2 lead. Elvis Andrus is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Hit hard to short. Taken in by Gung. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
It's time for the
Leading off the inning, Nelson Cruz, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he's retired here, one away. Franklin Gutierrez stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up, and this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Under it, VR, and there are 2 away now. Number 49 will dig in, 1 for 2 with a double in this one. Hamels has his sign. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a line drive to left. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there. To the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Second baseman, Jonathan.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He's around first on his way to second now. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Adrian Beltre checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1.
You know, on May 15th, 2015, Adrian Beltre became the 52nd player in MLB history to hit 400 home runs. He's in some pretty remarkable company.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Speaking of Beltre, he's collected more hits in his career than any other player hailing from the Dominican Republic.
And he's also only the 4th player in Major League history to hit for the cycle 3 times. He really is a rare talent at the plate.
Jose Abreu is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Speaking of Abreu's family, it's interesting to note that his family finally made the move to the U.S. in May of 2014. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Carlos Beltran steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit. Charlie Blackmon gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Up next for the
Jonathan Lucroy ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Looped over toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Jung-Ho Kang, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Jung-Ho Kang.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Hamels peers in. Here's the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hard liner toward short. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away. David Freese will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty hard on the line out. He just couldn't get it to fall for him.
Chu has it in his tracks, 2 down. Francisco Cervelli will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least one across before the ninth.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackmon on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Jordy Mercer comes forward now, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run standing behind him in the on-deck circle. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Next pitch from Hamels tonight will be number 73 for him in the ballgame. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
One more of those, and that'll get the tying run to the plate. He does not want to do that.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Number 51 will come in and pitch now. Sean Rodriguez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Here's a drive by McCutchen. Hit well out to deep left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. 0-1 count, here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, bases loaded. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And 8 innings have come and gone. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Shin-Soo Choo, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Hammers it to deep right field. Gutierrez racing back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Number 19 digs into the right-handed batter's box for this matchup against a left-handed pitcher. This is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is the left fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Now batting number 1, shortstop Elvis Andrews.
A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as they open it up to 6-2 now. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Hits it high and deep out to center field. McCutchen ranging back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Striding in to start the 9th, Nelson Cruz, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And he's set down 1 away. Franklin Gutierrez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Number 49 steps in now. Gregory Polanco will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Polanco.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Runner at first here, one man out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Abreu is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Jung Ho Gong makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
It's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. Jake Diekman will get a late call now as he'll try to get the... Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Josh Harrison will come on as a pinch hitter. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Harrison. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. So a big moment here in standing in Francisco Cervelli. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and with that, the Bucks are down to perhaps their final strike of the ball game. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Liner towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. On to first, and that's your ball game. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on.
From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Arizona Diamondbacks. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. John Jaso is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Ripped on the ground to first. Shaw is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Settling in now, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
One thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. De La Rosa into his motion. Here it is on 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Dozier ranging to his right. Throw gets him, 2 down. Gregory Polanco gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Chop foul over towards the dugout. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. This is pulled into right. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Nelson Cruz will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ball game. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Jake Lamb comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. McCutchen is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Brian Dozier will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A strike, and it's 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. And the count will be full. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third,
David Peralta comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Adam Jones takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Right on the corner, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Gutierrez ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Travis Shaw set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Right side hit hard. A spin and a throw. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jung Ho Gong will stand in for the first time, and he enters with that average in the stratosphere, up over 360 to begin play. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground to short. There is Dozier. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And 2 quick outs here in the second. Franklin Gutierrez will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin play. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Jones. And that's the third out. Melvin Upton Jr. strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. Stepping in, Chris Herman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. 2-1. Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now. Got him. Abraham Almonte gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. And an easy play there for Moustakas, and that ends the inning. Sean Rodriguez will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Nope, that's a ball.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
I think I might have seen a flinch there behind the plate, but he wouldn't ring him up.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Francisco Cervelli will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it work. Over 350 entering play. And a swing and a miss, if you can call it that. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. John Jaso will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Peralta is under it. 2 gone. Andrew McCutcheon stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. William Quo will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Flip on by Rodriguez, and there's one away. Jake Lamb will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
Now batting, the shortstop.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, and Arizona moves out in front now 2-0. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Around third and being waved on home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Striding into the box, David Peralta. He reached on a single in his first try. And he takes ball one. One out and a runner on third. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Adam Jones is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad, because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
And that's too high, ball 2.
And you know, Adam Jones has been selected to multiple All-Star games, so his exploits on the field.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Gregory Polanco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Into the box, Nelson Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Peralta on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Jung Ho Kang stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. De La Rosa sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Josso on the move, 1 away. Into the box now, Melvin Upton Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Digging in, Chris Herman. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. It wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Abraham Almonte is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And an easy play there from Moustakas, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Mike Moustakas, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Drilled to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Franklin Gutierrez is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Sean Rodriguez is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Taken high and deep to right. Upton looking up. And gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game.
The batter, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as the Pirates now take a 3-2 lead. And now Jones fires it in off the wall. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double. John Jaso will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Andrew McCutchen will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Chris Tillman is going to take over here in inning number 5.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Line drive to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Gregory Polanco will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. On the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Nelson Cruz will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Skied into straightaway right. Upton on the run. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. And they will tack on another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2 game now. Jung Ho Gong will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the run is in to score from third. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And with that, this one opens up a bit. It's now a 5-run ball game. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Coming to the plate again, Mike Moustakas, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted second overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his, Matt Dominguez, was selected 12th overall. They were only the 6th pair of high school teammates to be selected in the first round of the same draft.
Franklin Gutierrez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now Gutierrez gets into one here as he lifts a high drive to deep left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Sean Rodriguez.
So a 2-run homer down the line in left, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Zach Godley is going to take over here in inning number 5. As it's a long inning as they've hung a 9 spot on him to this point. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. This is line to left, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Francisco Cervelli steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up. This too is line to left, and that's a base hit. John Jaso digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is stepping in and ready for another shot. William Quo, he got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Jeff Locke is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1. Drilled to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Jake Lamb comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
And it was a breaking ball that he hit out, and he just sat on it.
High in the air out to center field. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. Brian Dozier tripled last time up, and he's set to bat again here.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
3-0.
3 and 0.
3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0. 3 0.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Yasmani Tomas will look for some 2-outs.
Number 24, Yasmani Tomas.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Lock sets. Here's the 1-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. Andrew McCutchen will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th. In the air to straightaway right. Upton moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Gregory Polanco digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Nelson Cruz will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Here's a high pop-up. Shaw is there for it. And that ends the inning. Adam Jones will walk toward the plate as he'll lead things off here in the Arizona 6th inning.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
McCutchen is there, and these fans won't like that as it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 6th. Travis Shaw will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. And that misses ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Locks ready. 1-2 on its way. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Fielder number 7, Melvin Upton Jr.
Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Chris Herman will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Wellington Castillo.
Number 73, Wellington Castillo.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Nope. 3-0. And he gets the call there, 3-1. Hot shot to 3rd. And he tries for the backhand reach at 3rd, but he gets by the glove down the line. Abraham Almonte will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Number 19 will start to lose.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the Jung Ho Gong is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Shortstop,
Scorch to 3rd. Lamb scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
now batting.
Digging in now, Mike Moustakas. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Hit hard to short. Dozier has it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Up next for the Pirates.
Striding in once again, Franklin Gutierrez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends. William Quo will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
McCutcheon is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 7th.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 3-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Polanco, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game, and this lead has been cut to just... Chris Heston will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Brian Dozier is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside, 1-2 now. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Yusmani Tomas in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
And they froze him on a changeup, if I recall correctly.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 after.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Sean Rodriguez comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Served out to left off the end of the bat. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Francisco Cervelli digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Francisco Cervelli.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And he sends it the other way toward right center. After it is Jones. And that's the first out of the inning. John Jaso stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking. But you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count. Hot shot on the ground is short.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Andrew McCutcheon will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Center fielder Andrew McCutcheon.
On the ground to the left side. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Adam Jones digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet. So we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
And a high strike there, 0-1. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Travis Shaw will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. High and deep to right. Polanco racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Here's Jones around third. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Into the box now, Melvin Upton Jr. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big.
And the run is in to score from third. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 9-5 ball game. Wellington Castillo, the hitter now, 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's in.
A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
The batter, number 19.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as this lead has been sliced down to 2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Grounder down the line at third. Moustakas is there. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's 1 away.
Now batting,
William Quo will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Hit hard to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Jake Lamb stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Gregory Polanco will stand in to lead things off here in what's now a brand new ball game. Andrew Chafin will come on now to start the 9th inning.
Yeah, and how about that last half inning? Now it's up to these guys to respond, maybe punch back, if you will.
Number 49 will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Into the seats, 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Hit to short. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting,
Nelson Cruz stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Enrique Burgo. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. One out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Jung-Ho Kang. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tomas sprinting after it, and that retires the side. Striding in to start the 9th, Brian Dozier, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Pat Neshek is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And he falls behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Yasmani Tomas will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. After it is McCutchen, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Adam Jones makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Travis Shaw will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
And that'll do it as he puts the squeeze on that one, and with a whimper there, that will be the final out of the ball game.